Reese missed the first one, still with it locked.
They realized that they were laughing and then quickly stopped themselves like, oh, I can't laugh. I'm live right now. Interesting.
I in no way, shape, or form am a hater. What player are you taking Angel Reese over of those that I just listed?
Damn, she tried to set AB up.
Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my...
A signature shoe. A multi-million-dollar bet. Viral clips that turned a brand's big gamble into a global talking point. Tonight, the truth behind the headlines. Angel Reese, Reebok, and the viral storm that has everyone asking, did a brand really pull the plug? This is the full investigation.
Like, as a Sky fan, y'all are probably happy y'all lost by less than 20 points today, and that is
Before anything else, 3 facts you can verify. Reebok signed Angel Reese to a multi-year partnership and built a branded collection. Reebok publicly announced and released the Angel Reese 1 signature shoe and continues to list Angel Reese products on its official site. And finally, while social media has exploded with claims that Reebok cut ties, the public record shows ongoing product pages, multiple colorway drops, and press coverage of launches and sellouts.
Now we have Angel Reese's signature move, is what they're calling it. The Angel Reese spin cycle, the Angel Reese face up. Oh, here we go. Oh, snap, cook up, crossover. Crossover right to the rack, and
Reebok's basketball relaunch has been public and intentional. With Shaquille O'Neal in a visible leadership role, the brand has sought cultural credibility by signing athletes who can drive attention and influence. Angel Reese fit that playbook, a star with a massive social footprint, a bold personality, and crossover appeal. Executives publicly positioned her as part of a strategy to reconnect Reebok with basketball culture.
Was an epic embarrassment, bro.
The Angel Reese 1 rollout was staged with multiple colorways and time drops. Initial launch activity included early sellouts for some drops and continued availability for others, not an outright collapse, but mixed signals. Over the months, Reebok refreshed colorways and continued to promote the line on its official site.
She's not letting this up. And let me just be clear, Candace Parker continuously bringing this up. This is, I don't want to say petty behavior, but it's kind of petty behavior when you keep rehashing the same thing over and over and over.
But product pages don't trend. Clips do. A handful of on-court moments, missed putbacks, awkward possessions, and a sequence of putback misses that went viral, flipped public conversation. Reaction videos, memes, and parody compilations reframed the launch as an embarrassment and created a new dominant narrative. Not signature shoe, but signature flop.
Spins on Reese, comes back. Yes, off the window.
As she's saying, too small on the way back.
Looking at sales indicators, we found evidence of real consumer demand. Multiple colorway drops, some of which sold out quickly. Reebok continued to list Angel Reese products, and additional colorways were released through fall 2025. Resale markets fluctuated, with pockets of profit and pockets of low interest. A mixed picture, not a simple collapse.
The Washington Mystics just put belt to ass on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Sonia Citron was out there cooking with hot grease. Stir the pot. Keep cooking, Sonia.
Now, the athlete. Angel Reese is a 2-time All-Star and a cultural figure with a signature move and social energy that resonates offline. But the last season featured brutal highlight reels, low layup conversion on high-frequency attempts, notable missed putbacks, and nights where commentary turned from hype to disbelief. At the same time, Reese has dealt with a back injury, a factor that complicates both performance and public narrative. Use stat references on screen. Cite game recaps when showing specific games. Here's the key verification. We searched for an official Reebok press statement, product removals from official channels, retailer cancellations, and authoritative sports business coverage announcing a termination. Publicly available evidence does not show an official termination. Reebok's Angel Reese product collection remains listed on the brand site, and reputable outlets reported ongoing drops and sellouts.
That is ridiculous. Y'all getting popped, bro. Y'all not just losing. Y'all getting smoked by 20 and 30 and 40 and almost 50. Bro, y'all are
The story took a personal turn when social commentary began linking Reese's struggles to off-court feuds and rivalries, especially comparisons to Caitlin Clark, whose explosive rookie success and sellout power have made her an easy foil. Fans, pundits, and even legacy players weighed in. Some comments were critical, others crossed into harassment. For Reese, the collision of sport, branding, and feud narratives became emotionally combustible.
Key area fan got the better of her today. 22 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 of 14 shooting. Man, Kiki was stirring that pot on Angel today.
If Reebok wants to repair the narrative, it has a playbook. Transparency on sales, if it chooses, pivoting some colorways to lifestyle models, leaning into Reese's cultural influence rather than on-court performance, or doubling down with athlete support and PR that humanizes her. For Reese, the path is on-court recovery, controlled messaging, and community work to rebuild trust.
Here are Austin going at him. Everybody's just going at him. The Chicago Sky are food. And, I mean, it's just embarrassing to the point where it's like...
Bottom line, Reebok signed Angel Reese and launched the Angel Reese 1, and the brand continued to promote and release colorways. Viral clips and social outrage created the dominant narrative that Reebok pulled out, but the public record does not confirm an official corporate severing. What we did witness is a cautionary collision. The brutal court of social media can reshape brand narratives overnight. For Reese, the work now is recovery, and for Reebok, the test is how it responds, publicly and privately.
Is ridiculous. Y'all getting popped, bro. Y'all not just losing. Y'all getting smoked by 20 and 30 and 40 and almost 50. Bro, y'all are terrible. Something has to change. Something has to...
Right, we go. Right. Easy open layup and a stoink right off the bottom of the backboard. And we're just asking for a foul. We're asking for a foul. We throw the ball off the bottom. That's like the bottom side of the backboard.
Angel Reese is now at the center of one of the most dramatic sponsorship collapses the WNBA has ever seen, after Reebok officially ended their partnership in what insiders describe as a complete loss of confidence in her brand direction, performance trajectory, and public image. The deal, once celebrated as a groundbreaking collaboration backed by Shaquille O'Neal, has become a cautionary tale of how fast a rising star can fall when the spotlight becomes a magnifying glass. For months, marketing executives reportedly struggled to defend Reese's declining on-court consistency, her viral missed layups, controversial technical fouls, and the endless social media storms that turned every highlight into a debate and every mistake into a meme. But behind closed doors, the emotional fallout was even more intense. Sources close to the situation claim Reese broke down in tears during a private meeting, expressing feelings of betrayal and frustration, insisting the backlash was unfair and fueled not by her performance alone, but by the media's obsession with Caitlin Clark. According to those familiar with the conversation, Reese argued that Clark's meteoric rise, record-breaking popularity, and constant praise have created an environment where anything Reese does wrong becomes exaggerated, amplified, and turned into viral content instantly. She reportedly blamed the rivalry narrative, claiming that every time Clark succeeds, she becomes the punching bag, the villain, or the problem in the eyes of fans and brands. Meanwhile, Reebok executives, who once described Reese as a cultural force capable of carrying the next era of women's basketball, began quietly questioning her long-term marketability as losses piled up. National broadcasts turned into highlight reels of mistakes, and commentators struggled to defend her decision-making on the court. Internally, Reebok feared the upcoming sneaker launch, originally set for 2026, would be an embarrassing financial disaster tied to a player whose public perception was spiraling out of control. Rumors spread that the company had already stopped production planning weeks earlier, anticipating the meltdown. What made the situation even worse was the growing contrast between Reese and Caitlin Clark. While Reese battled criticism, Clark continued to dominate headlines with sold-out arenas, clutch performances, clean sportsmanship, and an image brands could trust. This imbalance, insiders say, accelerated Reebok's decision, forcing them to cut ties before they got dragged into another viral controversy. Now, the internet is exploding with reactions.